everybody. This is GT Combo or something. We might not even get that title officially, but anyway, what this is a discussion, just a discussion show. Is right now Marcus Beer and myself talking about what we want to talk about.
Stuff and shit.
Yes, stuff and shit.
He's nice and polite, and then I come with the swearies. Yeah, look, we are here. E3 is in the background. It's the last day, technically, of what seems to have been going on for about 3 months. So yes, I think what we want to talk about is almost our perception of the state of the gaming union. We're halfway through the year. We've gone through E3. We know so much about the consoles now, except their exact launch date, the new consoles. But the last 6 months, and I was thinking about this on the drive-in today, I was trying to come up with my top 5 games of the year, and I got to number 4, thought of number 4, and I couldn't think of a number 5.
I think I top off at like 3 or 4 too.
So, all right, what's yours?
Okay, so 2 3DS games. I loved Luigi and I loved Fire Emblem, and then loved Tomb Raider, and then I'm stalling.
Well,
okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so I've got Ni no Kuni at number 4.
Okay.
Which absolutely love it since it came out in January.
Yeah.
Tomb Raider at number 3. Metro Last Light on the PC.
Oh, cool.
PC, it's
good pick.
really, really good.
Yeah.
And then number 1 is Last of Us.
Oh, you've played Last of Us.
I have.
I'm
played
jealous.
Last of Us.
Okay.
Yeah, let me just push my crotch out. No, I played Last of Us. Obviously E3 came at such an inopportune time because I'm still trying to finish Last of Us.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you that by tomorrow, some bugger will have played it all the way through launch day and completed it. But yeah, I mean, beyond that, and I haven't played Fire Emblem. In fact, my 3DS is in my house somewhere. I didn't actually recognize people's 3DSs today because I'm used to seeing it with a pile of dust on it. Right next to the Wii U, in fact.
Those are personal picks, clearly. Like, I'm not saying that is one of the best games of this year. Like, it's one of my favorite games. You know what I mean? Exactly that. You know what's interesting? Neither of us said Bioshock Infinite.
Yeah, no.
And I think a year ago, maybe we would have assumed that we would both think that was in the running.
Yeah, the more I think about Bioshock and its great story, that's all I think is that it's got the great story. All right, so we've gone through E3.
Yeah.
You've done Final Bosman after the press conferences. Annoyed Gamer went up after the press.
Yeah.
That went up on Saturday, and my whelm is undered for this E3.
Explain to me what that means.
Well, instead of
underwhelmed.
instead of overwhelmed, underwhelmed. I have a whelm, and it's well undered.
Yeah.
Well undered. I'm not really. There's nothing that's come out and said, "Ooh, you must buy us."
Okay, well, I'm easy because all they had to do was...
I've heard that about you.
No, not like that. I mean, because Final Fantasy 15 was all that took. That was the woo. That was like, yes, I'm overwhelmed at this point. That was it for me. And Kingdom Hearts 3, like, yeah. So that's enough to get me just skyrocketing in the sky.
What? Sorry, I fell asleep for a minute there.
This is why it's good we have a co-op show, is because this is a thing that differs between us a big time.
But neither of them are coming out this year.
No, not at all.
And that's the thing.
Probably not even next year, to be honest, right?
Well, one of the things we see about, we generally have an E3. Yes, we know there is stuff coming out the following year, but there's always some real attention grabbers for us to look forward to this Christmas. And there's a distinct lack of that this year. I mean, we looked at the first party lineups for Microsoft for Xbox 360. Anybody? Okay. Well, it's lucky we had the birds tweeting. So yeah, there's nothing really coming out. We know third parties coming out before you go bananas. Arkham City Origins and Assassin's Creed and Watch Dogs and stuff like that. But that's technically called third party. So they've got nothing. Sony does have a strong lineup for the PS3. There is some good stuff.
Beyond Two Souls. No, none of that.
There is some good stuff. I want to. Having seen some interesting demos for it, I want to give it a chance because I really didn't like the last David Cage game. I also have issues with a lot of his fascination with technical delivering emotion, and I've documented that over and over.
Yeah.
So I'm going to sit down. I'm going to look at it and see where it goes. And who knows? I might be pleasantly surprised. Also, pigs may fly.
But there's also Gran Turismo 6 is coming out on the PS3. With no signs of it coming out on the PS4.
Yeah, no, so but they've got that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few games. I think Puppeteer looks kind of.
It looks really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's giving me this Victorian era sort of like British macabre feel that's kind of cool. But yeah, Sony does have a strong lineup. All the indie games they've got coming out.
Yeah.
But then we're looking at third party. Third party is a lot of stuff, but it's. I mean, I'm now at the stage where I've seen enough of Watch Dogs. I want to play Watch Dogs.
Yes. When they showed a demo of it, like what an actual level is going to be like, or mission anyway, in Watch Dogs, that's when I was like finally convinced.
Yeah.
That was so a start to finish. You're doing this, then from here to there to there to there, and then your buddy can come in and like text you messages on the billboard.
And the app thing.
So cool.
That's the buzzword of this E3. Second screen experience
So
on
many.
everything.
That is apparently what next gen means, is you can just have somebody help you out on the tablet.
Or do not even have somebody help you out. Apparently, you put your tablet underneath your computer or underneath your TV.
You'd have to help
and
yourself
so
out.
I'm like, all right, I'm playing Assassin's Creed, Watch Dogs, The Crew, any other game by Ubisoft this year. I think the only one that doesn't have a second screen experience right now is Just Dance.
Yeah. And I guess Wii U, they have a tablet version for.
Yeah, but everybody.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
I saw Dead Rising, and it's like, and here's our app for the Surface, which is basically, all right, you've got my $700 iPad, or in Microsoft's case, Surface, and you can use it for a mini map.
Yeah.
I really want to use that for a mini map.
I think they also like called it in Missile Strike with it though, right?
They did not. I sit corrected. They did call in a missile strike, which was kind of cool, but still, it's more. I mean, it's just in general, everybody's doing it. It's ironic that nobody could figure out how to use the second screen on the Wii U last year or the year before.
But we're all in on it.
Yeah, but this year, everybody's got it. Everybody has got the second screen experience. So it's poor Nintendo.
It might be like motion controls. It might just be something everybody's trying, and then we just will give up.
Witcher 3 looks great. Not coming out this year, I understand. And Witcher 3 on Xbox One, not playable in Poland where they made it. And I laugh because it's just incredible. But of course, you can play it on PC. Titanfall, next year. Destiny,
Also next year? Yeah.
Mad Max, next year.
Mario Kart 8 is next year.
You mean Mario Kart F-Zero?
Yeah, I'm all on board for Mario Kart F-Zero, just to be clear.
let me give you a little pro tip here. It's called a Super Nintendo. You can pick one up for about $30. F-Zero, you can pick the cartridge up for about $5. You could plug it into your TV, and you still have the best experience. And then if you want to swap it for something else, go get Mario Kart and then play that one.
Mario Kart 8 looks so good. The world inside of Mario Kart 8 is basically, it's what I wanted the Mario game to be.
All right, well, let me ask you this. Does Mario Kart 8 have the Wii Fit instructor?
No.
Sorry, total fail. Not buying it.
Hey, how do you feel? So, how do you feel about Smash Brothers? What's your stance on that?
It's not my cup of tea.
Yeah, but
I mean,
when a character like Wii Fit instructor is announced, do you like laugh at it, or do you say this is even more stupid than it was before?
I think I laugh at it and say it's even more stupid. And I think this is where, unfortunately, Nintendo, and I didn't get a chance to talk about this on a Night Gamer because I was ranting about some other company that shall not be named.
Yeah.
But Nintendo really, they had no pressure this year. They had no pressure, no expectations, and they still underwhelmed. It's like, we've cancelled our press conference. You don't need to come to the press conference, but we're going to have this event at the booth at 10 o'clock in the morning after the Nintendo Direct. And the Nintendo Direct was a pre-recorded stream, and we couldn't even get that stream to work in the US. And then everything that we announced on the Nintendo Direct, if you got to see it, we're re-announcing. I mean, they even got to the stage where it was like, come back in 45 minutes, go play some games, come back, we have this huge announcement for you. And everybody came back thinking, it's like new Ultra Metroid, or there is this new Ultra Zelda game.
It's got to be there, it's got to be there. They have to have something.
And what do they come back with? They come back with something they announced in the stream 2 hours before.
You're right, I don't know if anything was an announcement outside of the Donkey Kong sequel.
Mario in a cat suit.
Yeah.
Mario Cat. See, now that would be cool. Mario Cat, the game.
I'd play Mario Cat.
But yes. No, this is fun. We get to talk. It's not Invisible Walls. It's not a Night Gamer or Final Bosman. You're not as funny on this as you normally are on Bosman.
I'm not a very naturally funny person. I have to write it out and rewrite it and rewrite it.
I'm kind of disappointed now.
Sorry.
I was kind of expecting the humor. I was expecting some sort of like, Seth and Amy thing from SNL. With you being Amy.
They write their stuff. They have lots of pre-written material.
You mean they don't make that up? They don't look at the kid? They don't seem to look down on pieces of paper?
Because they have teleprompters. And cards. Actually, they use cue cards in SNL.
We don't have either of those at GT.
Not at all.
Can't afford the teleprompters, can't afford the card. Or the magic markers. We kid.
But we had a natural conversation, I think. I think if Seth and Amy had a natural conversation,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be that funny.
You're still Amy.
I'm still Amy, I admit that.
All right.
Anyway, thanks for watching.